Is this a large amount of horses for the Preakness? It seems like so, but you would obviously know better. Okay.
Yeah, usually a lot of horses, a lot of horsemen pass on the Preakness coming out of the Derby, which happened again. But because the field is not supposed to be as tough this year, a lot of horses entered, and there's 13 horses in. Horses. But this was an odd year in that there were a few horses who, with a break or two, could have been in a Kentucky Derby, but didn't have enough points. And some of them are in this race, and one of them I like a lot.
Okay.
I mean, a lot.
All right. I like it. All right, Hank, let's get into it. Who do you like a lot in this Preakness?
I like Bourbon War. I talked to his trainer, Mark Hennig, yesterday. Mark and I are good friends, and I called him. He got right back to me. This is a horse that ran in the Fountain of Youth, and he was second. And he's a closer, and he was running on a speed favoring track, and he ran fourth in the Florida Derby. And he was just beaten out of the third spot by Code of Honor, who ran a big race in the Kentucky Derby, and hit the board. But and if this horse had gotten a little bit of a better started his move a little earlier, he would have beaten Code of Honor on a speed favoring track. And Maximum Security won that race with his lone speed. And he should like the extra distance in this race. And talking with Mark, he's told me that he's making a little slight equipment adjustment with what they call short-term blinkers, so that the horse will make his move a little earlier. He's got Way of Will, and Warrior's Charge on either side of him, both of whom are going to go for the lead early, which will create a lot of room for Bourbon War, and he should get a real smooth trip and ideal trip from the two posts.
Okay.
And this horse, he's training great right now, and he's as good as any of the horses that ran in the Derby, based on his performance on speed favoring tracks in Florida. And he should get the best of it because there's a lot of speed in this race.
Well,
it sets up for him.
I like the odds at 12-1 right now, as you and I are talking.
Yeah, he won't be 12-1. That was ridiculous.
Okay.
That guy made a bad line. And when you get a bad line in football, you go for it. And this was a bad line. And he should be 5 or 6-1. And, the trainer agrees with me. There's no way. I think he's going to get bet.
Okay.
I don't think he'll be 12-1 at post time. But I like him so much. I never bet horses to win. I'm betting this horse to win.
All right. That is a very high praise, quality endorsement from the Hammer.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.